So good morning. I'll be making the flaxseed oil gel, and I'll just show you the ingredients. I'll be having 2.5 cups of water. I need to get 5 more. And I bring this to a boil. So while that's coming to a boil, let me just make sure that's on. Until I'm not used to cooking. I also have my coconut oil, my essential oil, my flaxseed seeds, my aloe, basil, chocolate mint, and rosemary. The herbs are for some medicinal properties, but also for color and for scent. So I am going to let the water come to a boil, and I will be preparing the herbs so that I can let them infuse into the water. Basically, the flax seeds are going to boil on a medium temperature for about 7 to 10 minutes. And then I will let all of the herbal ingredients. All right, so I scooped out the aloe. Pictures will be included. And I added some, the inside of the aloe to the boiled water just so that it could get out any extra that I didn't get out. So I don't want this to be cooking in there, so I'm just going to take it out and get rid of it. Just one less thing I have to filter later. Then I'm going to pour my flax seeds and get about, I'll do 1 cup of flax seeds. I'll pour that into my boiling water. And so that I do not cook the flaxseed, I'm going to stir the flaxseed periodically for about, like I mentioned before, 7 to 10 minutes. So, okay, Google. All right, so that's 7 minutes of boiling. Okay, Google, turn off. I did, so I'm going to turn this off. And I did add my insides of the aloe during this because I wanted to make sure that it became one with the actual flax seeds. But you can see, I think you can see the gooiness of the aloe is here already. That's what's on the end of this spoon. See if I can do it without dropping it. So you can see that. So that's the aloe I already added. And again, I want it to be gooey with the extracts that come from the flaxseed. So now it's going to be just a process of letting this all steep, or if you want to say infuse, for another 40 minutes or so. And then I'll have a consistency or a texture that I can filter from the water, and that will be our gel. So I'm just going to add the other ingredients now. I'll get the remains of that off in a minute. So I'm going to add my chocolate mint, which smells so good. I'm going to add my rosemary. And I'll put on the list of ingredients the amounts. And I'm going to add my basil. I know they look a little wilted. I picked them yesterday, but they smell delicious. So I'm adding those to, again, infuse and get the oil, the natural oils out of the basil, chocolate mint, and rosemary. And I'm going to now add my essential oil, just a little bit, and I'm going to add my coconut oil. So for coconut oil, I'll be doing 1 tablespoon. If you are someone who doesn't need any additional oils added to their hair, like you know you need to shampoo maybe every day or every other day, you probably could skip the coconut oil or maybe just add 1/8 of a teaspoon of coconut oil. I need oil. My hair and my scalp are very dry, so the extra oil is good for me. I have the essential oil, but I'm going to hold off because I might like the way it smells with all of this aromas that are already here. I might like the way it smells without adding the extra. So I'm going to, again, let this steep. I forgot to put the timer on, but I know I started at 9:20. So I'm just going to say, okay, Google, set timer for 37 minutes. Been out of school, I forgot how to add.
And that's starting now.
All right, so this is going to be steeping, gelling, and setting up. So I will be back. All right, and this is the final video. It has been 40 minutes, and I just want you to see the consistency of my product before I drain it. The draining is going to take me a minute or two, so I'm going to probably dismiss it. Okay, Google, turn off. So I'll just pull it out so you can see. But it's definitely gooey and gel-like. Bring it up here so you can see more. So no one would want to put all that flaxseed in their hair. So I'm going to drain and filter so that it does not have all that extra seeds in it, but it's a nice gel-like consistency. And I'll have a final product in the end. Oh, and it smells so good. You can really smell the chocolate mint in it. So I'm not going to add the essential oil. But if I wanted to add essential oil, now would be a good time, and I would mix it up before I strained it. So I'm going to continue shortly. So after a long day, I started this gel at 10:30, actually trying to siphon out or strain this gel. Started at 10:30 this morning, and it took forever, so I just decided to use another method and try and get it out with a I put it inside of a pillowcase and squeeze out the remaining gel. So this is what came out, and whatever didn't come out I threw in the garbage. It's kind of liquidy. So I'm going to see what it's like if I put it in the refrigerator. See if it chills and see what it'll look like tomorrow. So this is it. I don't like the color at all. It looks disgusting. It's not green. It's not pretty. But let's see what it looks like tomorrow. It does smell okay. It has like a minty, so I could still add the essential oils if I decide to keep it and actually use it. Right now I have weave in my hair anyway, so I would only be using it like on my edges. But